Hey, it's your girl 69 Ways Johnson, and I'm here with Miss Inga, aka Ginger Snaps, and Miss Kira
Hey
Speaks.
y'all.
Hey.
Hey everybody.
And we are here to cover Married to Medicine, season 11, I want to say, episodes 1 and 2. Wow, 11 seasons.
Mm-hmm.
That's a long time when you say that
Mm-hmm.
out loud.
Yes.
So, how y'all ladies
Right.
doing? And how are y'all feeling about Married to Medicine so for these first two episodes?
I'm doing well, and I'm fine with it. American Medicine is one of my favorite shows on Bravo, more than the other shows.
Mm.
Yeah, that's one of some of the other Housewives shows I can take a leave with. American Medicine is one of my favorite on Bravo.
Yeah,
So.
me too.
Hmm.
Same here. Like I have to admit, same here.
Yeah. It's been one of my favorites. I wish I could kind of go back and rewatch from the beginning. Some of
Oh,
them
I do
Oh
every so
classic
God,
often.
some of them
Yeah, I
yeah.
classic
do every
scenes
so
that they
often.
got.
Especially that first season when Mariah
Hmm.
and Toya was fighting at the pool. That is a classic.
Oh no, bitch.
I just said I didn't like the fight,
Wow.
but that one was
They
a
gonna
funny one.
replay
That
that
was
every
funny.
couple of seasons.
That was funny. Every
Yeah, they
now and then,
will.
go to Peacock. They got all of them on
And
Peacock.
do
Yeah,
you want the receipts? And they gonna keep
that
wearing
was
it.
hilarious.
I got the
When
receipt.
Mama Lucy picked up the pocketbook and was beating up.
Yeah, it's
Yes,
some
it
good
That
ones.
was.
was
I
just
mean,
crazy. Yeah.
Miss Mariah. So there's
But I
that.
like
Hmm.
these
But
like it's like a little bit of mess, but not, not too much, not too heavy on the mess. So
right,
I like the medicine wives.
better than the
Hmm.
housewives. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the
Yeah, I
housewives
can agree
they
because
don't be
it's
It's,
having
it's
it's
nothing
kind
going on.
of
They don't be
it's a
having nothing
different,
going on.
little
it's a
different
different.
vibe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hmm.
I agree. All right, let's see who we got in the building so far.
Hey, Shayna,
Okay,
Mika.
Hey.
we got Shayna and we got Tamika's Den so far. So hey, you guys,
Hey,
y'all watch
ladies.
the Married to Medicine wives.
Hmm.
The crew
I
is not.
told her
It's not
Dana
just
watch
wives
it.
because the husband is really involved. So the Married to Medicine crew because they
Yeah.
are doctors as well. Some of them are
Hmm.
doctors as well. So I think that's what I like about it because it's just not like the wives are the doctors or the spouse is the doctor. It's like two of them could be a doctor.
Right.
That's what I like. So
And
that's what I
typically, I
like
like to watch the men get together and like bond because usually,
about it.
usually they don't have no drama. Everything's cool and copacetic. We'll get into it.
Usually.
Yes.
Right.
So I'd be like, woo.
Right. Usa. So yes. So we gonna go over one and two, but we're gonna go over one briefly because it really was too much in one. And it was just one or two things to cover in one. Let me see if I can put up this slideshow. So, episode one, Simone and
See so.
Cecil, they had to open it up with Whitnick, have their own form of Freaknik. So they was talking about their 35th school reunion. Cause she said she went to Spelman, he went to Morehouse.
It's right
So
across from each other.
cross each other. Yep. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yes, I thought that was cool, but I saw this coming anyway because we saw them do that boring documentary.
On Hulu.
It was all hyped up to get me to let down, so that's why I got to say about it.
Cecil said, y'all seen me, so I'm going to bring it on over to Oscar.
Right. So yes. So they talking about the day 35th school reunion and how they're gonna put on a picnic and I guess how some of their friends, this group friends, have never really experienced picnic like that. And as you go through the episode, everybody said they was either in class or in school or doing their residency or doing
I
something. They
went.
couldn't.
I went. I
We
went in the
know, we
'90s.
know you went, Miss Booty
One
Shorts,
year,
over
yeah, one year I went. Yeah, I went one year.
there. Look, she goes like something.
I
Listening.
Do you have
one year I went.
a story you like to share with the class?
I gotta pull up my pictures. I know I still got them somewhere, and I'm gonna check. I got a ottoman that's filled with a whole bunch of. I need to organize them. I'm gonna try to find because I know I got a picture or two. No, it was just a good time. It was a good time. It was a good time.
It's a good time. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it
what's up.
was. It was a good. The '90s, '80s, and '90s were a good time. Boy, I wish I could
Yeah,
go back to the '80s and the '90s. That was
yeah.
fun.
And y'all got to do all of that damage with little to no evidence.
Oh yeah, it wasn't no damn no.
No,
And,
right. That's what I'm gonna
I
say.
ain't had no
So no
cell phone
evidence
back
is
then.
right.
I call you from the payphone, girl.
Not the pay
Uh,
phone. That's
no,
hilarious.
yes, right. And they graduated. They said college in '89. I graduated high school in '89. So if it's been 35 years, and that's how long I've been out of high school. So
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Lord.
yeah. So this
Yeah.
yeah, it was fun time.
Fun time.
Now what's her name? Sweet Tea or Kool Aid, as I call her. She
Maybe not Kool-Aid.
how old is she? She probably she if
Probably in
she's
her
not even
30s, I want to
yeah
say.
Look,
like
I
early
I don't
30 or
know.
something. I think she early 30. Yeah.
That's just a guess.
I
Dressed
think
like
so. I
somebody
think she is
granny,
early
but
30. Yeah,
yeah.
I
she's
mean, yeah,
younger than all of them.
of course she's gonna be the youngest in the group, out of this
Hmm.
group,
And
out
I
of this
think she
friend
is
group.
like early 30s, but somewhere between 32 to 35 in that group like that, in that age group. She ain't
Yeah,
Yeah,
no
yeah,
I
yeah.
think so.
35. She got to be between 32 to 35. So
Yeah, yeah. So she's definitely the baby of the group.
Yeah, because I
So
think Toya's like around my age.
she like 40 something. Yeah.
yeah,
So
early
yeah.
40s. Yeah. So it's
Mhm,
like basically two things I was want to talk about for episode one. So
mhm.
first is when Simone and Cecil went to Heavily and Dr. Damon Daddy house for I guess dinner, and they had the hibachi. It was just cute. It was a vibe. And Cecil messy behind gonna say, "Yeah, thank you. This is nice." And then he brought up Sweetie. And I'm like, Cecil won't be Cecil if you be a little messy.
Cecil said,
If
"Let me put
you
my producer hat on."
okay, then I'm like, yo, I like
Always in
they
the
go
women's
Cecil.
business. Always in the women's business.
I mean, yeah, I mean, he gets to suck on. I mean, it's a show, it's an ensemble cast. If you want eyes and viewers, somebody between him and Heavily, and sometimes Quad, they can get the stuff going. Okay.
Mhm. But he kind of
And
keeps Simone's friendships together a little
he
bit
tried
too.
to.
So
Yeah, he tried to. He tried to.
Mhm.
he knows his wife,
Yeah, especially if they knew each other for a long time, and
right?
especially before this show. Um, so he brought us Sweet Tea about what happened from the reunion and stuff online that was posted about Heavily. Let's just say this: like, Sweet Tea is not innocent. Nobody is innocent in my eyes. Like, it's wrong on both sides for me. And yeah, so Sweet Tea is not also innocent, and Heavily do not play about Dr. Damon Daddy.
Mhm.
And
Oh.
you can't tell somebody how mad to get or how to respond, because when Dr. Heavily responds, she go low. Like, she
She
go
to the
to
flow.
hell, like below. I
Mhm.
don't know anything below hell, but she goes there, and she
Yeah,
like,
I'm with her on that. Yeah, I'm not Michelle Obama. You go low, we going dragging. We going down to the gutter together. So
And Sweet
Okay, Miss
has
Furnace over
watched
there.
the show, so she knows better. Like what her
Yes.
bone of contention is. You can't say you don't. That's her one sticking point is you don't mess with her family, daddy specifically. The kids don't really be on there like that, but yeah. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Mm.
She knew better.
Shani, what you saying, twin? I didn't mind Cecil getting in it this time, but if it was my husband rocking Quad from side to side, hell no. I mean, I
Hey,
think he look at Quad as like a little sister in my eyes. The way they
yeah,
be talking.
right.
So,
well, we know
or
Quad is not checking for him, but it's just still,
right,
just it's
yeah,
just a little bit much.
I mean, it's not as much when he had that lady friend when him,
Yeah.
when him and
Oh, the
some mama
Tammy.
got a divorce.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Tammy, that was too
Look,
much. Yeah.
let's not forget. But yeah,
Why
I
can't we
get
forget
it. But
Tammy?
I don't think he look at Quad like that, like a little sister. But
No, I don't
I
think he
could be
does either.
wrong.
I
I
mean,
could be
I don't
wrong.
know. Y'all
I
might be
mean,
right.
yes.
I don't think so either. I think Kurt is the one you got to watch because I will never forget him pulling Toya down on his lap. So
Oh, well, he
yeah,
looks like a
That old
Frankenstein.
little tall lanky.
He look like a Frankenstein anyway. Ugh.
Ooh, not a Frankenstein monster.
Yeah.
Lord,
Mm-mm.
no. You so wrong.
look, Jackie said
Look, poor
she
Curtis.
liked to
Look, poor
climb a
Curtis with
tree.
y'all.
Oh gosh.
Oh, okay,
Mm-mm.
okay. She corrected it. Okay, Shannon
Oh,
said
but if
no.
I'm
I
on
didn't
the
think he
outs with
thought
her,
Quad was
so you
checking
feel
for him. But if they on the outs, so are you. Okay.
Right,
But
got
you
it.
know, Cecil is coming for him. He want everybody to get along.
mm-hmm,
I
mm-hmm.
guess it's for the betterment of the show.
Yeah, like I said,
Yeah,
he put his
that I
producer hat
get.
on.
That
Yeah,
I get that. Yeah.
but
Mm-hmm.
also you gotta keep in mind some of these friendships are long friendships before the show. So it's like
Yeah. Some of them are real friendship.
Yeah,
real
Yeah.
like her and
friendship.
Yeah.
Jackie.
Unlike the
Yeah.
other shows that we watch, some of these people don't be friends. They be
Right.
manufacturing, trying to put them together. But
Yeah.
some of these people were real friends because they were in the
Right.
medical community together.
Field. Yeah.
Yeah.
Medical community. Yeah.
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 Can
So
I ask
yes.
y'all a quick question though?
Go ahead.
What y'all think about Contessa's face? Contessa.
What about
What
it?
y'all think? Y'all don't notice her nose job and stuff. What y'all think about that?
I didn't even.
And you notice I called her Contessa because that's what Heavenly used to
That's
call
what
her.
happened for her.
Yeah.
I don't
Contessa.
want to speed. I have my thoughts on Contessa, but yeah, I
Mhm.
didn't. That I did because I
Totally
didn't
different person.
notice.
Too. Like when you really look at her face, especially on the
I
second episode,
mean,
when I looked at her, I say, man, she looked totally different.
Now I gotta
I
go
mean,
look.
I think over the years she has changed, and I remember she into fitness, and she was trying to do
Right.
that bodybuilding stuff the last time we
Hmm.
saw her.
Exactly.
But she did
So
work.
Yeah.
She did a lot of work on her face though. Her jaw, her cheeks, her nose. She did a whole face job.
you
Yeah,
think
her
she did a
nose
whole
face.
face job, or she just lost weight and got
Her
into
nose is
fitness?
totally different. Go look her up for how she used to look, and then look at a new
I mean,
picture.
I mean, minus the nose. I'm talking about the cheekbones and stuff. Like you know how you
I mean,
Oh,
to
she
me,
might.
she
That
still
might
slim
be
looks
da-
like
from.
slim
herself.
down. You know,
That might have been from her losing some weight and
yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
working out.
she
saying.
still looks like
That's why I said
herself.
minus the nose job. That's what I'm like.
The nose is definitely noticeable
It's,
though. It's a whole different nose. It's a whole different nose. I just got to get used to it. Because I saw her, just look kind of weird to me. I just got to get used to it. The more I see her, I haven't seen her
I kind
for a
of paid
long
her
time.
dust, so I have
yeah,
to
that's what
like
I'm looking
make
like.
it
I really didn't focus
like
on
a
it like
conscious
Miss
Oh
Anna
yeah,
effort
I
over
pay
to
her
look
there.
dust
at
too.
her.
I'm not into her like that. I pay her dust too. But I did happen to notice it. Dang, she really because I heard she had plastic surgery. It was on this all over the social
I
media.
mean,
Talking
yeah,
about.
I
But then
mean,
I noticed it when I saw her here. I
Probably
said,
most
some
of
of them
them
"Oh,
did.
have anyway.
I would say some of them did have it on. Even Heavenly would tell you about her sucking fat
yeah, but
out
he
and
and
putting it
I
somewhere
like
else.
when you be
But
honest about it, to tell the truth
yeah,
about
yeah,
it. You
Yeah.
know.
I mean, this is the society of surgery versus back in
Hmm.
the day. But yeah, so they talk about Sweet Tea and all of the back and forth between her and Dr. Heavily and stuff like that. Then Dr. Heavily just said, "Don't come for my man, then I won't have to come for yours." And
Hmm.
then she segued into Simone and Quad, because you know the last reunion, Quad, everybody want Quad to apologize. And then she used an example of a bad example of trying to get her point across when it came to Quad, because you know Quad was dealing with a lot. Because I think her niece drowned that time in her house, and
Yeah.
Yeah,
going through that.
yeah.
That
I
was a
didn't
And I
rough.
like
think
that.
Simone was wrong. My personal
Yeah,
opinion. I
I
think
agree.
Simone was wrong. And she does
Mhm.
owe a Quad and Quad's family an apology.
I
She had
agree.
no reason. There was no reason for her to say. She could have made a point of how I've been there for Quad without saying the details and going all into it or
Especially
whatever.
when she looks like she's visibly trying to get you like that. Don't say that, and
Right.
you still like I'm gone out yet.
No, that all that screaming
No.
again. You know what I'm
Rein it
saying? So
in.
Bring it in. Jeez.
Because I think Simone took and ran with Quad was okay because she gave it a hug, but then we find out that Quad had asked the producers to cut that part out, so she thought it was going to be cut out, so she moved on, and then it wasn't cut out,
and she made
and
it
then
seem
she
like it
had
was
to.
Simone just really brushed it off as if it was as soon as she seen some comments on social media, and then now we
Right,
got President
that
Live.
was serious.
So you should say,
Yeah,
I apologize. I didn't realize this was going to go out like that. We thought it was going to get cut
yeah,
out, whatever. She did. I mean, and not just to Quad, but Quad's mama, the family, whoever is the person. You know what I'm saying? The people involved. She just still sticking to her guns that she's not apologized. She don't think she did nothing wrong. So I
because
think
I can
Simone was
see where
wrong.
they might want to deal with it a little bit because it's the elephant in the room. But if we are
yeah.
having, especially if we're having an argument and it's a reunion and it's a bone of contention, I don't want to speak about it, and you're mad with me, you won't bring it up and kind of throw it in my face as to, well, I supported you through this. You don't have to be specific. Like she didn't have to keep
Yeah, she
going.
didn't have to be
You
So
have to go
specific.
to detail.
Definitely.
No,
Yeah,
that's what
yeah,
she
I'm
could
saying.
let
You
that
could just
out.
say I was there for you doing some stuff going on in your life.
doing some really
Period.
dark
Done.
times, hard
Doing
times,
some dark
whatever.
times, things going
That's
on.
it.
That's it. Yeah. I just
Yeah,
been there for you.
Simone
Yeah.
got a big mouth, so
And during that time, here she was screaming in Andy's face, always screaming.
well, she can't help that. I don't think.
And she must have a
But
little something in his ear, child, because
I would have to have earplugs.
he probably got an
mm,
earpiece. It's because I think producer or whoever behind the camera probably get him a cue
Yeah.
or
oh
something
Lord,
in his ear.
I
an
hope she don't be
earpiece in one and an
in the
earplug in the other one.
Okay,
I
that's
hope she
right.
don't be in the doctor's office talking to her patients screaming. These women about to give birth
Dang,
baby
Ingrid, I
numbers.
don't think her bad side
No,
manner is like that, but
I don't know that lady. I don't know her as a
I
doctor.
know you don't know
Yeah.
that, but I
And I
don't think
wouldn't
she
try to
would do
choose
that in
her as
her
my doctor.
profession.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so she said she knows she owed Quad an apology, but she and
Probably.
sometimes she be making excuses. But I said okay. We'll talk about that later in episode 2.
mm-hmm.
What else happened? Oh, okay. So we at the Wicknick. Child,
Whitney
look at Heavenly.
with
She
her
was trying to
Girl,
look
Babs
like that.
wig,
got
girl.
that
This
bounce wig on top of her hair. I'm like, girl,
Mm-hmm. When she is from
crazy.
Miami, they do be looking, they be
I
doing some
know,
things.
but still,
So, but that's
I
how,
mean,
I mean,
it
that,
definitely it ain't giving 80s. It giving more of a 90s feel for sure.
yeah, yeah. Hmm.
it
Yeah,
wasn't
like
giving
a mid 90s
Nick or
feel for
Neek
sure.
or however you pronounce the daggone thing. It wasn't
Wicknick.
giving that, but she liked it.
Yeah, it wasn't really getting that, but I like everything else about her outfit. The jean,
And that,
all
and Dr. Damon was like, the hell with him. I'm just going.
well, he said I wore this anyway. If it was, he
Yeah,
said I wore
really.
this.
Because he was in med school during that time. He said, this is what I
Yeah,
would have
it
wore
was a lot of
anyway.
people in med school doing the registry. Like Dr. Jackie said, I was doing my residency or
Residency at
something.
that time.
Like
Yeah.
I
So
couldn't get away.
she,
I'm like, I know that's
so
right.
this is what he would have been wearing
Nor
anyway.
did she
Yeah.
want to.
No, what?
That
No. I mean, she wouldn't be where she at
well,
today if she did.
let me not say that because how Hulu gave it to us, how it started was more innocent and more fun and
Yeah,
more
because it was just
than what
Morehouse,
it
Spelman,
elevated
A,
to.
Atlanta.
Right,
Yeah,
It
Clark.
did start up that way. That was
Yeah,
accurate. It started off
right.
and then it
just like
changed.
a big thing, but then it turned to something else later on. And then
Yeah,
toward the
Right.
later years, it got real out of
real
Yeah.
control.
bad. Yeah, so I thought it was nice how they had stuff set up, how they came in different cars. It was just cute.
That was cute.
How their entrance was, how they came in. I'm like, oh, they got Dr. Heavenly driving, and what was that? Toya, I think, was driving at one point. And then we got Contessa and Scott coming in with Sweet Tea and Greg. I'm like, Contessa, like, y'all miss me. I'm back. She's like, did you? I'm like, girl, you been around. You was around last season. You think I'm gonna be paying attention to the background?
Right. Fill it in the
You
bag.
just wasn't a cast member. You
And
just
they brought
wasn't a
her up a
cast
couple. They
member
brought her up a couple of times last season too, though.
that brought her up, but we also see her in the background of some functions.
Yeah, and she
So
was in
it's
the
like she
background.
was there
Well, Contessa.
because like
Yeah,
how she
but
gonna?
like
Because
sometimes
how
they would
she?
bring her up because she didn't show up.
I'm like, how she gonna come on being friends with Sweet Tea? We didn't see that. We didn't know they knew each other. You know what I mean? So she been around last season. So I think that's how she got to know Sweet Tea and Sweet Tea and stuff. Who was this? Hey, Miss Barbara, how are
Hey,
you?
hey, Miss Barbara.
You watch Married to Madison, girl? So Contessa made it. She's back. Yay. And Lord have mercy, Dr. Scott was trying to sing. I mean trying to
Oh,
rap again.
put the mic down, Scott.
I
Yeah,
had fast forward. So yeah. That's
he's
all I'm gonna say
terrible.
on that. That was a
Yeah.
fast forward. That was worse than fast forward. I'm gonna just say it like that. But anyway, so then Quad, as Simone was making a speech up there with Cecil about the Wicknick, Freaknick, and their 35th school anniversary. Here comes Miss Quad, Miss Quad, Miss Quad. She came in, made her little grand entrance. She was late. And then Simone said that on the mic. I can't believe she said that on the mic. So it's like we have an uninvited guest or something. I was like, did she really
You
say
know
that
they
on the
do
mic?
that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see what I'm
She
saying?
did.
She just be doing too much.
They all do little stuff like that though
But little
too.
did she know Cecil invited her because we saw a flashback scene of him inviting her.
And he was so wrong for waiting to tell her
They was
that he didn't want
hanging.
to get in trouble.
So Cecil knew that Simone didn't know. She's like, that's just like Quad come uninvited, late and uninvited. I was like, ooh.
That's your hubby.
I'm like, yeah, but not really. she she might do a
Yeah, but
grand entrance,
no.
but she was invited this time.
Exactly. By your husband.
um, that part. So
And she should be there.
um you don't watch. Oh, thank you for coming through anyway.
Thanks for supporting.
Yeah, so we got Miss Quad, and then she even hugged Simone. Simone looked surprised. It seemed like Simone is the type that holds on to things longer than all the other girls. All the other ladies. It seems like because she still holds on. She don't. It seems like she holds on so she can't move forward. That's what it seems like. It's like it's holding her back or holding her down.
Mm.
Or we're gonna talk about it in episode 2. But yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna talk about episode 2, y'all. So let's
Okay.
get to the big main event. A little bit of a showdown we have with Sweet Tea approaching Dr. Damon Daddy. I'm like, girl, abort, abort, abort. Back away.
Yeah, I
Wrong
don't think you should
road.
do that.
Wrong road. I'm like,
You
you know
shouldn't
how
do that to
heavily he
nobody's
is.
husband. You shouldn't do that.
I'm like, you don't, y'all not
No.
even friends like that. You don't even know him long enough
I
to
ain't supposed to be
even
going
approach
to
him.
start talking to your husband like that, especially if we're beefing, you and I beefing, and I'm just
Yeah.
talking to your husband. I mean, I just no. I don't
Unless
like.
you just coming
Especially
to
if y'all
giving a
beefing and y'all not friends like that in real life.
unless
Like,
you coming to give an apology, you don't have nothing else to say to my husband. Like, nope.
Right. Not without me standing there. Right. I agree.
mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. So she approached. She's talking about basically trying to. It's like a slick snitch thing to Dr. Damon Daddy about
Right.
what Heavenly doing. I'm like, Heavenly is a grown woman. I could see Dr. Damon Daddy talk to her in private, but I don't think he's gonna do that on camera.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, one time he did get mad one of those seasons when she did something.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
Shut
Like,
her up
oh, he
quick.
like, let's go. Yeah, she like, ooh, this is real. She like, this is real life now. She like, wait a minute.
Yeah, she shut the
Oh,
hell
was
up
that the
quick.
one where they was at Simone's house for like a
Yeah, that's
little
at somebody's
Yeah,
house.
something?
that was
Yeah,
at somebody's house. I think it was Simone.
yeah, she was acting like a donkey that day. He had to take her up out of there. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't think he
No, hey
really
Moochie.
cares.
Hey
Like, I think he
Moochie.
knows who his wife is. Hey, Moochie.
Right.
I think
Hey,
he knows who
Boochie.
his wife is, and he's not bothered by it. I think as long as it doesn't
Right.
affect like their marriage, their family, their business.
Their professional
I
life,
don't
yeah.
think, yeah, I don't think that man really cares. I don't know why they keep running to him, telling him like he
And
don't know
I
who his
don't
wife
like,
is.
and I don't like this notion of a man supposed to shut your wife down or shut your wife up or some kind of way like
I mean, he
that.
could talk to her. He could suggest some things. He could talk to her blue till he blue in the face. Heavily ain't gonna be
Right.
heavily. That's just what it is.
Exactly.
Yeah, I just
Exactly.
yeah. I mean,
I mean, what he want them to do? What he want?
they want him to be
What
like
they
Ike
want him to
Turner
do? Put a muzzle on
and
her?
right.
Like
You
she
know
a
what I'm saying?
dog?
Like you
I
Ike Turner
mean,
and he set you up or something because it ain't like that. Stop.
I
You
get it
know.
from the perspective of let the men talk amongst the men. So if Dr. G wants to go talk to, but they got an issue. That's the real problem. But to
Okay.
have the two of them talk about it, then fine. But like you said, what at the end of the day, what is he gonna do? He can go say his opinion, but I don't really think that man cares. I think he liked that his wife was a little spicy. I'm not gonna hold you. I don't think
Yeah.
that man
Yeah, I think so too. I
it's
think
a
so. I think that's
professionally
probably
thing.
one of the.
He don't
But
care.
but sometimes those relationships work out when somebody. If I think if Heavenly had somebody just like her, they would be divorced by now. I think it's
Mm-hmm.
like the yin to her yang type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like she's
Yeah, they be
spicy
bumping
and he keeps her
heads.
calm and tame and under control. You
Exactly.
know, in a way. You know, not under control, but you know what I'm saying.
And then
Calm.
because when Sweet Tea came over to approach Dr. Damon Daddy, then Greg came over to co-sign what Sweet Tea is saying, and then Dr. Heaven like she was like, "Where's my husband, Damon? Damon?" And then she kind of like, she said, what y'all talking about? Nobody need to be approaching my man. You know how she talk. So yeah, she was like, how are you? He said, I'm good. You know, they little pleasantries at first, and then all hell broke loose.
It was up from
And
there. He walked over.
yeah,
The conversation was calm. It wasn't going nowhere, but it was calm.
but the energy definitely shift when Heavily came because even Dr. Greg was like, oh, we about to do this?
David don't want to get involved with this stupid stuff. I'm on Damon's side on this. So
I feel like
Okay,
he
cute.
said that
You
so
down
many
with the Q
times in the
dog,
past.
Dr. Damon?
I like
Huh?
Damon. I always have like always
I
like
do.
Damon. I've always liked him. He's my favorite husband on him.
Yeah, he cool. I mean,
I think,
they
and
He
I
said
don't
he
get
think
need to.
involved with no mess and he quiet. I like it.
I get that they say that he need to talk to Dr. Heavenly. Like I said, he could talk to. He blue in the face. I mean, he could make suggestions. And what y'all want him to do?
And he
Berate her
does. He
in
probably do it
front of the
behind
other
closed
people?
doors.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He could be sick. Talk to her behind closed doors. We don't know
I
that.
don't think that's right. If you have a husband or your partner, whoever, and they chastising you in front of
I don't
me and
think.
Carrie, for the me and
Yeah,
Carrie,
I
that
don't
wouldn't
think
be
that's
right.
ever gonna
You're supposed to
happen.
do if you're gonna have
yeah,
a little
that's not gonna
time,
happen.
that's should be behind closed doors. If
Hmm.
y'all
That's what.
if it's gonna be any kind of little thing going on, we shouldn't hear that. Y'all should be on the same team in front of us.
That
That's how I
man is
feel.
I
not
think. I
It's
think that's
almost
what they
everybody.
do, but everybody else don't do
Everybody,
that.
social media and
right.
everybody wants Damon to cuss her out and get her straight and
Right.
all
So I'm
that.
like, what
I
y'all
don't.
want to
Well, because
do?
she says her relationship is like is a no-go. So they obviously have their own thing. But I also believe that he's not the person that people think he is either. That's why I said I think he likes the way that she is. When that last man was on there, the dentist, and remember the last two, the I can't think of her name. And he was very
Oh,
like
the
chauvinistic.
uh,
Yeah,
yeah,
The
last
social
season.
media person.
The African family. They was African.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
And
Okay.
Damon was
Yeah.
agreeing with some of the things that he said. I said, ah ha ha, ah ha ha. But he just be quiet. And then Heavenly has said, like the male Dr. Jackie, and y'all know how Dr. Jackie give it up. So that's why I don't think that he's perfect either. I just like that he's calm, but he's not without fault either. So I don't know what they want with him to do with Heavenly.
All right.
I don't know if he's without fault. I haven't seen him do anything to say he got fault. I don't know. I mean, I haven't picked it up.
He's never
Maybe.
gonna do anything on the show for you to see. I don't think. That's what that's
That
for.
and that's where I'm coming from. I think that's why
That's why.
he
That's why I think that's how their relationship is set up. So
yeah. And why do people want them to have bad a situation going on? There's something not everybody got a tore up, messed up marriage. I mean, so
Heavenly has said
And,
that before.
and unless you
Mhm.
in all these seasons ain't been no receipts or nothing. Come on now. So by now some floozy or somebody would have came on out by now if
Oh
it
yeah,
was
it's
something.
been 11 seasons. I mean, been 10 years for Heavenly and
Mhm.
Dr. Damon Daddy. So
Mhm.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
So we gonna go. That's basically how Wick Nick ended. They were
Mm-hmm.
like,
Yeah.
we got to shut it down." They said that's how Freak Nick got
Mhm.
shut down. He said, I was like, y'all is
Uh-huh.
Oh, they
living
was
for the drama.
drinking 40s and everything. They was
I
having
like
good
the
It
time.
little
was
40 setup because
it
Hmm.
was
I'm
cute
like,
drinking
give me
those
that
40s.
OD. Yeah,
Mm-mm.
but
Lord, I can't believe I drink them things in high
Mad
school.
Dog. Let's say
Oh my
Ooh,
God.
ooh, 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 ooh. I put
she
something
Yeah, they
else
said,
in
rough.
that bottle. I'm
Yeah,
too
they
old
rough.
for all of that.
I know
No,
Pour me a
Heavenly.
little
Look,
wine
yeah,
and
look
that,
a 40
look at
bottle.
Heavenly eyes. What you be getting lit, Miss Carol? What she say?
yeah.
I said, put me a little wine in a 40 bottle. I can't do no 40s, no mad
Girl,
dogs and all that stuff no
I
more.
in high
I'm too
school we
old.
was drinking them things, but now at my age, nah. I be
Exactly.
sick on the
look
stomach
at
or
Heavenly
anything.
face. Look at Heavenly face. She was lit. I ain't know y'all
Hmm.
noticed, but she was lit.
Yeah, but she drinks. She
She
like to
was
drink
drinking.
she
And I can't
normally like to
imagine
drink
how
Crown
long they
Royal.
was there filming. So I can only imagine because you know how many hours they be filming.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, we only
Hmm.
seen like a
uh,
10 minute. This probably
right,
was a couple of hours out there at the
like
park. Yeah.
20 minutes of it, and that was it. But yeah,
Hmm.
so that was
Yeah.
the end of episode 1, you guys. So we gonna move over to episode 2. So
Oh, did you
yes,
talk about when they had did we mention about them with the hibachi? They had the
Yeah.
yeah,
did we
yeah,
talk?
That's
Oh,
when
okay.
we were talking about Cecil putting his producer hat on.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Right.
yeah, yeah. I'm like, you was there. You saw
Yeah, it just went on my head. Yeah, we did talk about it. Yeah.
That's hilarious. So we are on episode 2,
So
and I
she was
think
so
this.
up out here.
Oh
This the
yeah,
next
this
day after the party. She was so up.
and then this episode is called Quad Get Her Groove Back, I think. So yeah, so she was so up. She was up there. You see her eating Toms,
Hmm.
and she said she had the bubble guts and stuff like that. And Cecil just agreeing because she said she was drinking the margaritas. The margarita guy left. He said, I think somebody put something to something. He spiked it up.
With
Soon
some
as the,
Grandma Ye. And, oh, I bet you that was
I
Oh
was
delicious.
like,
Lord.
yo,
Oh, that probably was good. God
Yeah,
damn, I need to get one.
seriously.
Oh, that
Hmm.
probably was good.
and
Grandma
that's
That's
Ye
why
up.
is
Dr.
good.
Pep, good, good, good.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, she didn't eat enough. That's
I
why
for
her
say
stomach
you
was
got to
so
eat.
up.
You got to
So she
soak up
had to.
that alcohol. You
I
got to
didn't
soak
get
it
a
up.
piece of bread or something because you got to have
Yeah.
something to soak up that you know,
Hmm.
all that liquor.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
I've
she
been there.
I guess she had a good time. Let's just say that, and she just she had
Look at Cecil
to
grinning.
pay for it the next day. The next morning, she said, "I cannot go nowhere." She in and out the washroom. That's funny. He
Yes,
just over
we
there
too
just
Hmm.
old for
grinning.
we too old for all of that.
Right?
Simone, come on now.
He said we not young like that anymore. So we.
Well, it's not that we can't still do it, but it's the recovery
I
the
mean,
next
you
day.
can do it. That's
Tough.
what I'm saying. The
So you
recovery
do it
is.
every now and then, but the recovery is rough. The recovery
You
time.
see that picture of the Inga. You see she eating Tom. She need one of those IV pack vitamin boost
Yeah,
things. People to
right.
come over.
Word. Yep. Bring them IV doctor. Get her right.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
hydrated and stuff. So that's what she need. So yeah, so they were just talking about their event and how it went down and some unexpected guests of Miss Quad. She said she was
Hmm.
uninvited. And then he go Cecil grinning right there. Say he invited her. Right. He.
Hmm.
He said he didn't want to get her a heads up because his head would have been off. But if he gave her a heads up that he invited Quad, so that was funny. I found that hilarious. And he just a sniggering and grinning, and
I find it funny. Now I know he didn't mention it, but I'm surprised Quad didn't mention it when she was, there.
I mean, I think it was a lot going on, and she did hug her and say hi to her.
Yeah.
But I mean, it
Hmm.
is her party, their party, even though
Right.
Cecil invited her. So. Yeah, she could at least approach the host, say hi to the host. So yeah, so her excuses, and she know her Kawhi got to talk, and she don't know why Cecil, I guess, is pushing it. And he said, I did it for you and Jackie, and they show a flashback of 2020. I'm like, that is true,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he
because when
did.
her and Dr. Jackie was on the out, so
Right, I
Yep.
remember that. That was crazy.
That hurt my heart. I'm not even gonna hold you.
yeah, I was
That
like, wait a
that messed me
minute.
up. Like
That's why I said,
I
wait
didn't
a
think
minute,
I
y'all
cared so
not friends
much about
no
somebody else's friendship until until that. I was
more?
like,
Right.
mm,
Mm.
mm, mm.
I don't know. Just sometimes I don't
Hey,
like Jackie. It
Candy,
depends.
love.
I go back and forth with that.
Me too.
Yeah, I'm not always
Yeah,
a fan of
same.
Jackie all the time.
Yeah, that was
Hey,
same.
Candy
It'd be
Love.
okay because she don't do too much but work. But that what she last season, I guess that was with the that whole thing on Heavenly's YouTube. It was kind of like,
Oh,
Everybody mad
oh
at
yeah,
Heavenly.
that was cringe. She got on my nerves, and y'all brought up the first season early
Uh-huh.
on. Going back to the first season, Jackie was problematic. You know,
yeah,
so
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and my
she
thing with
she
Jackie is
got her
I'm
ways.
on
I'm not always a
the
fan of her.
thicker side, and Jackie is like super duper skinny, and Jackie like a little fat shaming in her. So
Yeah, she do be doing that. I'm not gonna hold you. I'll be like,
she
shut
She
up,
said a lot of
Twig.
things
Shut up, Twig.
she said a lot of little slick slide stuff all the time.
do.
Go watch all the seasons. Go back and watch all of them.
That's why I
I
said that
know.
I think that Damon ain't perfect because Heavenly says he's like the male version of Dr. Jackie. I'm like,
Dr.
oh, so he an
Jackie. Yeah.
a-hole too. That's
Oh,
what you
well,
Uh-huh.
trying to
maybe,
that's what you trying to
Uh-huh.
say.
maybe.
Basically. Look, basically, shoot. So
Hmm.
this is just of this season. I mean, of this scene of her recovering. He talking about the Wicknick and how he invited Quiet, and how they should have a sit down conversation and try to move forward.
Hmm.
Um, yeah. So that's what I got from it,
He's
and
a
I
good
think it
Yeah,
seemed
that's
like
been nasty.
Simone still hold on to stuff longer than Quiet. I mean, I
Can
know
somebody
she.
please tell me what Simone is mad about?
I don't know. I
I don't.
think
I have no idea, and I'm trying to figure that out too.
this is what I got from it. I think she is holding Quad friendship at a certain expectation, and Quad is not meeting it. And I think Simone is not verbally saying what she need out of the friendship to Quad. So how would Quad know?
But I feel like Quad been doing the same thing for all of these seasons. So how are you
Yes, that's what
still
I'm
mad
saying.
about it? And also, y'all have not
And then
always treated Quad nicely either. So I don't know what you want.
They
and
treated her
then it
bad with
really
that
took a turn when
napping
she
trip.
and Latoya teamed up against Quad. So that
That
was
and
good.
that's my problem with
That
Simone.
napping trip was nasty work. That napping trip was nasty work.
Very nasty word.
Because y'all
So
didn't
she
even
said,
want Quad on the show once she got divorced. Most of y'all were like, well, she's divorced. Why is she here? I was like, well, dang. Yeah, that's what it is. She's mad because Toya. Yeah, exactly. And that's why I think it's silly. Because
Mm.
it's just crazy. But
I don't
the way
really
she
know
keep
that Toya
explaining,
got
she
no.
like,
Mm.
that because that's what Cecil was saying. Like, you got Dr. Heavenly chances after chances, and here we are. Like, and Dr. Heavenly is
Right, exactly.
she will go there with you. But yeah. So I'm like, yeah, you got a point there. If you can get along or mend the friendship with Dr. Heavenly, you can do with Quad as well. But like we saying, that's some of that Toya anger that she had
Mm.
against Quad last season. So let's move on. So we have two scenes going. So
Mm.
we have Dr. G and Sweet Tea and her bond up there, her peekaboo top. And they out having dinner and stuff, and they talking about babies. They see the baby and they talking about the babies and how he gonna suck
I'm
how he gonna
sorry.
suck how he gonna suck the endometriosis out of her and stuff like that.
Ugh.
And that's what he said. I was like, what?
She's a no for me. I ain't into her at all. I don't even
I,
like her face.
I
I
don't
don't
have no
know.
problem with Sweet Tea. It's just like you just not innocent. You just not squeaky clean. I mean, you ain't all innocent
Candy
yourself when it
Love,
comes to.
please. I cannot. Oh Lord, I can't stand Dr. G's voice.
That's why I said I love that. That's what she said. Get to the way I think it was edited wrong. I think she said that at a different time because if you go back, you don't see that coming out her mouth. It's weird.
Yeah, they probably did. They probably
I'm like,
put two things
I'm like,
together.
she need to get this on a shirt. Get this off me. Get this shit off me. I'm like, okay, okay, Miami,
Oh
Miss Florida.
God. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so yeah, so she just they talking about kids and how she got, I guess, to deal with endometriosis. I mean, I
That
believe.
man's voice is annoying, and when he
I
does get a
know,
Yes,
baby,
I know, I
he
know.
shall
yes,
live to regret it, because most men cannot handle the neglect that they will feel once that baby gets here. So now
right,
you got
right.
her walking through the kitchen, past the kitchen. Oh, I'm hungry, sir. The kid, you just walk right through the kitchen. You're not going to get all of that with no baby. So
Right.
good luck.
Okay, Shannon. I mean, same here. I don't mind her, but she is.
I don't
It's
like Sweet Tea,
she
but
do
I
kind of
think
seem
I'm
like a little
biased.
out of place on this show. I'm not
No
gonna hold you,
Kool-Aid. No
but
Kool-Aid can go.
I don't mind her. So I
She's not a
mean,
good
she.
Mm,
fit, and I
I
don't
just
like
think
her.
she needs to not
I
hop
ain't
on
like
this
her
Dr.
very much.
Heavenly stuff forever. She needs to learn how to. So okay, I see where you at. I'm gonna meet you where you at, and I'm gonna leave you there, or I'm gonna
Just
leave
be
you there. This
and
is it.
Yeah,
coexist and call it a
But
day.
and
don't
Greg,
play
I don't
this
care about
innocent
Greg.
role. Don't play this like I didn't play a part.
Go to rock and hide your hand.
Right. I don't like
Mhm.
that. That's the only thing I don't like. But I mean, you was playing this game with Heavily and she played it back harder. she hit you back harder. So
She's not
I
gonna win
feel like
with her.
she
She's
watched
not
the
gonna.
show, so she knew what it was. Also,
she definitely watched the show because last
how
season when Quads
slow
popped up.
how slow do you have to be to come on the show and think that you're going to befriend this girl's friends and that they are going to ride for you harder than they ride for their friend? I don't know how you thought
Right,
that was gonna. So I don't know how
right.
sincere you thought Heavenly was gonna be. I like I
Hmm.
said, I'm a little biased. I'm Heavenly over Sweet Tea. It's no teams, but I
Yeah,
just
oh,
I'm a
I'm
little
team heavily.
biased.
Hmm.
So I just
I
you come
mean, if she
onto the
did watch the show,
show.
she should know how Heavily operate. This
Right, but you
point blank
also
and
came
period.
onto a show where Quad was there
She knew the
with
show.
Dr.
She knew
G.
the show.
Now you want to come insert yourself, and they've had friendships. Like, how do you think that they're going to hold your friendship higher than they hold the friendships that they've had for years? Like,
Right. I know.
sigh, sigh.
Definitely a sigh. Definitely a sigh. I feel you. I feel you on that. So then they talked about of course they talking about Dr. Heavenly and Dr. Damon and stuff like that. Cause she did ask Dr. G like how is your relationship with Damon is and stuff like that. And we already know that Dr. Heavenly did say some stuff. She called him a pedo. And
PDFO.
Carrie, you made a good point though about if she do get pregnant, she's going to be into the baby, and he's already probably what about 60 years old. He's or if not close to it, like 58,
His
59,
late
something like.
50s. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's knocking on 60 though.
I
He's yeah, he's knocking on 60 though. And so I think he probably will end up getting film neglect and all that kind of stuff. It does happen.
They look.
It's
The
a
men
real
do that in
thing.
their twenties.
I think it's the opposite. I think if she do decide to have this baby, she gonna be turned off to him and turned off not wanting to be there anymore.
That could be too, but all I know is that attention's gonna go on that baby because that's just how that works. So yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah,
And I think
what
with
do Sweet
this,
Tea do again? Because it seems like she
I
got a lot of time
forgot.
on her
She
That
hands.
just
works
did a
for the
government job or something,
yeah,
right?
she works for the
If
government
she
she
still
works
got
from
it, and since
home.
she on the TV show now, I don't know. And now she
And
a YouTuber, so there's that.
Oh, I don't know. I don't be following her, so I don't know what she doing.
No, I just saw
Mhm.
somebody say that, and I saw it popped up. I'm like, oh, she be
Yeah, but
reviewing the show
the only thing I knew is she had a government job, and they said she did work, so she
right.
worked from home or something.
Yeah, she was working from home last
They do
season.
something in finance, I think. I think they was something in finance.
Oh, look, all I
Uh,
remember is the government, and she was working from home.
yeah.
Right. So
And
as
she'd
they
been
having
she'd
this
been in the
conversation,
military back to that. So
yeah, she was. So what did Tamika say? I don't know these people. Y'all got me cracking up in this commentary. Facial
hashtag I
expression.
don't know these people.
I
That's
don't know these
that's
people.
my,
I
I
know.
gotta make
Ninja
a shirt.
snap.
I gotta make a shirt. hashtag I
Yeah,
don't
she
know these
don't know
people.
those people. But
Yeah.
yeah. So as they was talking, discussing about Dr. Heavenly, Dr. Damon Daddy, Dr. Damon, we see Dr. Damon and Heavenly are at their house, and he has a music room. I didn't know he played instruments, so that's new to me. And she said
Oh
you
yeah,
should
they
get on.
talked
She
about
said
that
you should get
before.
on stage with Dr. Scott. I was like, please don't.
I think
No.
one of them old seasons they mentioned that he used to he played music or being
Yeah,
a
but I
band
And
never
they
leader.
had
actually
like
see him.
a,
I would say did I? I don't remember. I can't remember if I actually saw him play anything, an
I
instrument.
don't remember seeing that. He had,
Yeah,
didn't he have like a record
it's been
company too
mentioned
or
before in
something?
the past years. He had like keyboards and microphones and stuff. It's been
I
mentioned
mean, I
in
could
the
see that, but
preview.
I mean, I need to see him play. That's what I'm saying. I don't
She
remember
said, I
seeing
want to
him.
see it. I want to see
I
it.
wanted to see and hear him play, but
Mm-mm.
yeah. Um. So they talking about what happened as well at the Wignick with Dr. G and Sweet Tea. So Dr. Damon Daddy just like he
He
really
ain't
don't
got
want
time for Greg.
Here,
Greg is
here,
right. That's what I
here,
just said. He ain't got time.
here is the
so
real
he know he don't
problem.
care. Greg is sensitive. He don't care about this stuff.
Here's the real problem. Let's keep it a stack. Let's be 110% transparent and honest. Dr. Damon is mad that Dr. G did not have his back at that reunion and he ain't never got over it.
Yeah,
Like
because when
that's
yeah,
so
because yeah.
anything beyond that, he's like Heavenly can slap you in the mouth and I really don't care because you know,
So
you're
it's
supposed to be
basically a
my
passive
friend.
aggressive thing.
Yeah, exactly. You're supposed to be my friend, and you didn't take up for me because of your wife. So now you expect me to care what my wife does in regards to you or her. He's like, if I did care, I don't now. So
I look,
that's
I agree with that, Miss Kara, because he like me because they had the guys in the room and you see the
mm,
ladies out on stage and he's looking like he said I don't know what you might do and I like
and I get that part because you
I
never
get
really
it
know
and
what
but you
somebody
No, you
does
don't know
behind
nobody.
closed
You don't know what.
doors.
Yeah.
Right, but you what he's asking is you to speak to his character. You
character
don't
on the
seem like a
friendship.
person that I have known all these years that would do something like that. Obviously, we can't really tell for sure, but you don't
Right.
seem to me from what I know of you to be a person that would do something like that. I think if he had said that, he would have just been, he would have been cool, but he
Yes,
wasn't trying
yes,
to give it
yes,
to
yes.
him. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I was like. You just gonna leave him hanging? That's why they're like, I bet. I bet he said like, I bet in his head. Like, okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep, yep, yep. Rich is ridiculous.
He
How is Greg
doesn't,
supposed to
but
know Damon? No, I mean he doesn't supposed to
he
know. I think he
doesn't.
just talking about his character, like Miss Kira
Right.
said. Like we known each other, like we work together, like if
Hmm.
professionally, like we've been around each other. So,
Yeah,
If
that,
he
um,
that
had
behind
said
closed doors, you don't know what
he
nobody
should.
do.
He
nobody,
just said
exactly.
he just giving them benefit of the doubt of based off the character. We just don't
Right.
know what really people are doing behind closed doors.
Nobody does.
So yeah,
But
but
that's
yeah,
all the man was looking for, and he just could not give it to him. So here we are.
I
And he's
agree.
not one of these catty men like the other husbands. He's just sitting around gossiping, and he doesn't get involved in this kind of mess. So to him, all of this is just mess. It's just noise.
Yeah.
So
Well, you got a point.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I already said that when I first. I was like, wait a minute now. I already said like, wait a minute, you can't be saying sister, but I'm like, you can't say that, and then you get mad about being called a cheater. So there's that, and then the PDF file, pedo, whatever you want to call it. Um, Dr. Heavily said, I'm like, yeah,
That's crazy work. She should have left that
I
out.
she should have left that word out. I get what she was trying
I
to
mean,
do, but
because
you can't
that's
tell nobody how to respond. But I get what she's trying to say because he dating. I mean, he
Sweet Tea
married
is
Sweet
young, but
Tea.
she's not a child, so don't do that.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
that's what I
also
said.
too,
She used
because
the
he's a
wrong word. That's why I said,
psychiatrist.
like, girl,
He's
no,
a
that ain't
Robbing
right.
the
psychiatrist.
cradle, because that's like,
He could end up, it could it could mess up his business practice,
yeah.
his
I
license,
mean,
or
Sweet Tea
see,
said
Sweet Tea
something
ain't got
against
nothing to
Heavenly
lose, but
Business. That's
everybody else
it.
got a license. They all got Sweet Tea has
Yeah, but
nothing
she
to
didn't
lose.
call that lady a PDF file. That's crazy.
I'm
Yeah,
just
but
saying, yeah,
this episode, yeah, that's when I was like, oh no, girl, no.
That was
I
yeah.
way
don't
over the
know if that.
line.
I don't know if Dr. Damon knows that at this point. I don't know. I can't call it.
The only thing I will say what Shayna was saying that Dr. Damon is kind of overreacting, if you will, but I feel like he's not the one that keeps bringing it up. I feel like he's calling Dr. G soft because he keeps bringing it up. And he's like, well, your wife hurt my
Greg
feelings.
is
She
soft.
did my
Yeah.
reputation. Did it,
So
did
is
it.
Eugene, and so is Cecil. They all of them men are
They
soft.
always bring up the lady stuff, and
Still,
the
Nah,
ladies,
they don't
and
even
they
stay
getting
in their
it's
lane and
like.
their business. So
I guess Dr. Damon was like, I'm trying to relax and throw one back, and y'all want to talk about that stuff, child.
you don't get
that's the
involved with
only
women's
thing I could
business.
say because like Sweet Tea came and brought the conversation to him, and then Greg came over, and that like I don't feel like Dr. Damon aside from the reunion is like bringing it to the forefront like they are. But I'm not saying he ain't acting guilty because it is given why you so mad about it, but that's them
Who's
people's
so mad?
business, huh?
Both him and Kool-Aid both get on my nerves.
Look here. Anyway, yes, please make sure if you always call me P, I will keep bringing it up too.
Yeah,
Well, she done
I
brought up
get
the
it.
little Mini Cooper. That was, I mean, what season was that? That was like season 2 or
That
3 or
was
something.
season goes. You know that was
Yeah,
a
I think
season
like
ago.
season
So
2 or 3 or something. That's a old, yeah.
so
I
yes, like
remember that.
Miss Candy Love said, if you are watching and you are entertained by our commentary, please make sure you hit the like button. We would greatly appreciate it.
I could
And make sure you are subscribed to everyone's channel up here. We greatly appreciate it as well.
yes, please.
Yeah, so that was basically it for these scene. They would just everybody had their own version or how they feel about what went down about each other. So we see the
Lord,
scene
look
with
at
Dr.
Cash Doll.
Jackie. Dr. Jackie gonna always have like a little celebrity pregnant person
But
on
most of
each
her,
season.
I
That's
think
what it
a
seemed
lot of
like.
her,
The last season was the Brett and Judy. They
but
was
I
Yep.
think
having a
a lot
baby.
of her patients are, she has a lot of
Yeah,
celebrity
she
She
patients.
has
got
a
like
lot of
celebrity and she
celebrities.
got
Regular ones,
well,
regular patients.
Regular
regular
wealthy folks.
well to do. That's what I'm gonna say. Regular well to do folks,
Hmm.
Yeah, she gets a
middle
lot of
upper
Out of the
celebrity
class.
clients. A
spotlight.
lot of, I'm not
Yeah,
client patients, yeah.
yeah. So
hmm
I like I'm like yeah that's seem about right because Cash Doll did have her daughter
She
long
look.
ago.
I don't like. I know you can gain a lot of weight as a get pregnant, but damn, I thought she had twins as big as her ass and
She's
her
a
She
thick
breasts.
girl though.
she was
I
already
know.
thick and she carrying a girl. Girl put more weight on
Yeah.
than boys. And
Oh,
I got
okay.
a
I
boy
don't
and a
know.
girl. So there it
Okay.
is. I can show you
Okay. I can't even
pictures
speak on it, so
of
I
this
don't
one.
know.
Like, oh
You
yeah.
might. I'm gonna go with you say, cause I don't know about the girl part, but yeah, she's
Girl,
a thick girl
you will have
anyway. And but Lord, I said, good God, if she got
I'm
triples
like,
in
yep,
there.
she pregnant with a girl because you see it all in her face. I'm like,
Mm-mm-mm.
it's everywhere.
Yeah.
But
Mm-mm.
yeah, so Cash Doll's her client. You know, she just still giving us advice about black women and how we gotta, take care of
Mm-hmm.
ourselves and what to
Yes,
do
it's
and
her
what to look
second
out for and
pregnancy.
stuff like that. And yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And how it's different for us, of course, on all boards when it comes to certain
Yeah,
mostly everything.
she not lying about that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they don't take our pain serious and stuff like that. So she not lying.
hmm
She said Jackie telling the truth on that.
Jackie said, "I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
continue to speak even
Yeah,
though
so
y'all are mad at me.
yeah, it's a second
I'm gonna
pregnancy.
still preach."
I mean, but that's why she's telling the truth. That is a fact. A lot of
Yeah,
people
Always
don't
spoke
get it.
that. I think that's why
yeah, she
the
always spoke that.
whole
Yeah,
YouTube thing kind of got people off, But
yeah. She always,
Or
yeah,
she
she
definitely
right.
ate real good candy. Good look, she ate the
mhm.
whole turkey and the whole thing of yams and everything. She
Goodbye.
definitely ate good.
Look, like
Yeah,
I
she
said,
definitely
she's
ate
pregnant
good.
with a girl. Appetites are different. Anyway,
Oh, okay, okay.
But hers is all in the. It's all in the front though, because they be real
yeah, because
big
she
with the.
already
It's
thick
all
in
in
the
that
back.
backside. Look at them hips in that backside. Good
Yeah, but
Lord.
that
She
she
already,
already had. I
she
see.
already had that.
Yeah.
It got bigger.
It got wider,
It's
probably.
hanging over the table.
I
Okay,
think probably got a
it's
little
hanging
wider.
over the bed in the hospital bed. You know, but anyway, moving on. She had the baby. She doing good. The baby's
Yeah,
fine.
she had a little
Yeah,
girl, so it was cute.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
It
We
ain't
see
ginger
Miss.
snaps if we don't ginger snap. Come on.
Right, that's what I'm like.
Look, look, she know she was big. Ain't come on, ain't no trying to dress it up. She was fat. Okay, she had a lot, but she was pregnant.
No, she
And
was
you know,
not
some
fat,
women
Inga.
to get
She
big when
was
they pregnant.
thick.
So yeah,
She,
so
she was
we
thick
always
and
try to dress
figured.
stuff up because it's women and all that. It is what it is. It is what it is. She pregnant. You know what I'm saying? So eat what you want when you're pregnant.
Keep that
Now
foot in your mouth, Inga. Don't try to backtrack now. But
I
anyway,
ain't backtracking nothing. I didn't say she looked terrible. I'm just saying
you said she
she was
fat,
good.
and then you said she she
You know what I'm
eating.
saying? Yeah, yeah. She was
Seem like
big.
you
I
trying to
mean,
clean it
and
up.
she had the B,
That's what I'm like.
she had a BBL and all that too. So that's another thing that made her tail big, and so she just got wider and bigger. You know.
I
Anyway,
think I
shout
think
out
that's
to
what we
Shannon though.
look. That's what me and Miss Kara said, but I guess you missed it. I guess we didn't say it your way. You said it a different way. We said it in a nice way.
Um,
Abort mission.
All right, abort, abort. That's what I'm like.
I didn't hear y'all say it, but I was because
That's why I was like,
people be
she was
wanting to say
like
the
that
truth, but she had a
already.
BBL, so she was already a big woman. And I mean, thick
Thank you,
woman.
Shayna.
Yeah. So,
See?
um, okay. Well, okay. I shouldn't. I'm gonna take that back. I ain't gonna say fat. Okay. I ain't gonna say fat, but she was a thick. Yeah, she did. She was thick, and she's still thick. I just saw her recently on something. She's still thick. Um.
Yeah. Okay,
I
we're
like
gonna
Yeah, but
move
she,
Cash
yeah,
on.
Doll.
yeah.
I
Let's move
can't.
on.
I can't. I
It was nice
can't.
to see Cash Doll and Dr.
Oh,
Jackie.
Yes,
We're
it was
gonna
nice
leave it
to
at
see
that.
her. She looked good. Yeah, she looked real good. She had her
We're gonna leave
pearls
it at
on and
that.
everything.
She had a good pregnancy, so we know. I mean,
That's
a
all
good
that matters
healthy
is the pregnancy.
delivery. So
That's all that
that's
matters.
all that
Yes,
matters.
as
So
long as the baby's healthy and she came
yeah,
out healthy, because that's the most.
yes, that's
Yeah.
so we're gonna move on to Miss
Mhm.
Quad and her flight attendants are making this grand
What the
delivery
hell
of
was
her
that?
invitations for her Paris party,
Mm-hmm.
Quad in Paris or whatever it's called. So she going around to different people's house. I think she did Simone's and uh Jackie and them. And we see that Contessa is hanging out with
Contessa.
Sweet Tea the nerd. They up there playing pool, they hanging out and stuff like that. And then, Miss Quad and her flight attendants, they pulled up and they delivering the invitation. And I don't know why Contessa told Sweet Tea, come meet to the door. I'm like, the production, you in
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
they
production
did.
set,
did.
I think so.
you in
I think
production set
so.
this girl up to come to the door looking stupid, and she and
Right.
Quad is delivering your invitation, and she's
Come on.
not
Oh,
invited.
say hi to Sweet Tea. Like, yeah, I got to
She
go.
Oh
got, I got
no.
to go. I was
Mm-hmm.
like, yo,
It's
that's
nothing
funny.
to say hi. No reason to say hi. Mm-mm.
Right. It's not, nah.
We're not friends, and why would we? And yeah, it just don't even make sense.
Can I take a minute to say why Contessa getting on my nerves already? And we only 2 episodes in.
She been on my nerve.
Okay, go ahead,
She
Kara.
been
Let's go.
going how many seasons? Two? Is it 2 seasons or just one? I don't
I think
know.
it's two.
More
Okay.
than one.
It's
Mm-hmm.
about two.
Why we rehashing old ish?
Oh, one and
Like,
a half.
stop it. Knock it off.
And she don't
We
have
don't
no
want to hear
storyline.
about it.
She has nothing going on.
Find one.
Mm-hmm.
Find one. This
Yeah,
ain't it.
she's
I don't
still
want to hear
mad at
about it.
she's still mad at Heavenly, so there's that.
We don't care.
Even though I think Heavenly was kind of touching on some sensitive stuff and probably some slightly true stuff, because her and
I
Scott was like, we know they was gonna stick it out. Let me just be honest.
exactly. I thought they was getting a divorce, but I feel like she
But
kind of
why
missed.
would she hang out the door?
Not that
If
not that
this
Heavenly
car there,
was
I
a
would go
hundred.
sit down on the sofa.
Not that Heavenly was 110% right because she spoke out of turn. Well, I don't even know how to put it correctly, but I feel like you were more mad at Heavenly than you were your husband. But either way, whoever's right, whoever's wrong, I don't want to hear this storyline this season. I don't. She gonna
Same.
have
old.
she gonna
It's
have to figure
old.
something else out.
It's old dirty
Yeah, I don't want
season
it.
now.
I know she was gone, but I just need her to talk about it this one time and leave
I
it in the
pray.
past
I pray.
Mm-hmm.
to move on. Okay. So yeah, she did look foolish in the dough, as Miss Candy said, in the
Mhm.
dough. And I'm like, girl, they don't set you up to look crazy, cause when they edit,
Got that egg on her face.
yes, like, oh, I didn't get
I
a
was so, oh, that's my husband's ex-wife.
ex-wife, right?
I go back in the house. Why am I staying there looking?
I'd
You
have been like,
know.
all right, girl, I'm gonna get some
I'm
water.
like,
I'm gonna
oh,
run
that's
to the
nice. All right,
bathroom.
let's go back in.
Exactly.
All right.
And she seemed bothered that she didn't get a damn invitation.
She shouldn't be, in my opinion, but I
Well,
digress.
Toya wanted her there, which
Toya
don't make
Toya
can.
be
sense.
getting on my
I agree
nerves
with
too.
I agree with Jackie. Like this weird. You just
I
don't.
understand that Quad popped in on her bachelorette
Yes.
party, but she
Mhm.
was invited through Phaedra, messy ass.
Right, right.
And don't act like production didn't have a hand in it.
And production had a
Exactly.
big hand in that. Yeah.
Like, get it together.
Mhm.
So, but anyway, yeah. So she said, burlesque, something about Quad in Paris. She her 43rd birthday party. So yes. So everybody's invited except for Sweetie.
I don't want my
Well,
man's ex nothing at my parties or anything. So I don't find that to be an issue.
it's
So
only
it was a
problematic because
reality
they're on a
show, but
show or because they're on a show together. Because in real life, this would not even be an issue.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
I,
I guess you're right. I
you
guess
know
you're
what I'm
right. Yeah.
saying? Nobody would say
Because in
anything like,
real
"Oh,
life,
why didn't
nobody
you?"
would do this. Yeah.
Right.
Especially unless you're co-parenting and raising children and it's a birthday party for the kid or something like that.
Right.
That's different.
Exactly.
But like my personal birthday party, yeah, and you're right. In real life, this wouldn't even be, but it's a
Yes, I
show.
agree,
So
Shayna.
mm-hmm.
Toya was getting on my
What's
nerves
Shane to
too.
say? Oh, he was getting on my damn nerve. Mm. Oh yeah, right. I know. I agree with that, Shayna. Yeah.
Yeah. What is it? Heavenly said, shit or get off the pod. We don't want to hear about it anymore. Yeah, she did say that. Um, and G was acting like she turned down the. All
She
right.
didn't
She
turn down
wasn't
something to give
invited.
her, you know
She
something.
wasn't invited. She was just there when the invitation went out.
Yeah,
Exactly.
there was no turning anything down. It was
Nope.
never yours.
You didn't get an invite. You were not invited.
Yeah, Shannon, we know, but this is a ensemble cast. This
Yeah,
is a
Exactly.
show,
yeah, I'm right. I know that's right. I wouldn't
so
write mine
That's why I
either.
said the only reason we even talking about it is because they're on a show. Because in real life,
This was yeah,
not even an issue
yeah.
at
It's not
all.
even it's not even conversation. Right. You're
No,
right. Right.
nobody would
Right.
say
yeah,
anything.
yeah.
Right. Right. Yeah.
So
But
we
even,
are
but
at.
yeah, you're right because they're on the ensemble show, they're going
Mhm.
to be doing trips and stuff together, so they will end up being around each other at some point. Yeah,
Yeah, at
you're
some
But
right.
point, yeah, yeah.
we'll do
Yeah.
that. That's fine. But this is my birthday. This is
This her
my birthday
birthday.
party. So
Right,
this is a little
right.
different. When we do the
That's
ensemble
right.
trips, I'm gonna have to
And
deal with
and they're
you, and
getting
it is what
paid.
it is.
And they have to be there. Production's
Right.
making them be. It's part of their
Exactly.
contract. Right. This is
Yes.
different.
So
Yeah.
yeah, so we at the quad in Paris party, her 43rd birthday party, and the ladies showed up. I'm looking like, Contessa, what the hell you got on your head, babe?
I don't know what she
What
was
what
doing.
is that?
She don't know either, child.
I'm like, girl.
She went on over to Party City and was like, "Oh, that's cute."
I'm like, girl,
It
you
don't
went
even
This
all
must
belong
be
out.
like
together.
Moulin Rouge or something.
She said burlesque, but I guess
Mm,
because you see what Quad
yeah.
got on her damn head. Anyway, she looked like
Mm.
an ice queen.
Queen of the Damned. That's what it reminds me of. Quads.
So cold. But anyway, that's how Quad is. Come off.
That
She do
thing
come
look
off
like it's
cold.
hot. That thing look like it's hot. The
Oh,
whole
you know it
outfit. She got
is.
it
Oh yeah,
itchy.
it's probably yeah, especially if they got lights and stuff. How the lights is
Exactly.
being.
It looked like itchy and hot. That's why she took it off. She said, "I gotta go change my clothes."
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, it's quad. She gonna make changes anyway during
Yep.
her parties. It's quad. So yeah,
Hmm.
so they on their way to the party. I don't know what half of them got on, but nonetheless, they look decent as a collective, I guess.
Yeah, for the
Um,
most part.
yeah, for
Well,
the most.
Shayna did not like that. She said they was getting on her nerves, and I hope
I
Quad
didn't
with
like
the
that
man.
either. That drives me crazy when people find out you single and keep wanting to force a man on you. Like, who said I wanted to be in a relationship? Like, can I live? But okay.
Even what's his name? Toya husband. He's like, why she gotta be with a man to be happy? Why she can't be happy without a man or something like that? So
Exactly.
that was a good.
What
I'm
you
like, good
laughing
for
about over
you,
there, Ginger
Eugene.
Snaps?
I'm laughing at you and Shay. Just on that comment, I'm just laughing at y'all. Uh,
Yes. So we see her make her grand entrance, and she look like the Lady Liberty. But anyway,
It
uh,
This headpiece reminds me of Queen of the Dam, Aaliyah, that movie. That's what it
yeah,
reminds
Queen
me
of the
of.
Damn, Lady Liberty, whatever you want to call it. You call her Ice Queen. And she made a
Miss
grand
Quad,
entrance,
Miss
and then
Quad,
she
Miss
said,
Quad.
"This would not be possible if it was not for someone special in my life." And then you see her man. I kind of covered his face up. I don't know why, but it was not really a good picture of him. So her man, King. If you saw the episode, you know what he looked like.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
He came out with some shades. He took off the shades. Then everybody in the confessional giving their opinion about his looks
And
and stuff
and
like that.
and and then
And that was shocked that he paid for it. And she like, he paid for all of this. I'm like, okay.
okay, and
Which
then
one of them?
Simone saying, "This is what I'm talking about. That we're supposed to be friends, and I don't know what's going on in your life. But bitch, we're not friends, and you made that clear that we ain't friends.
We wasn't
So
talking. When was I
why
supposed
would
to
Right.
tell you?
yeah? So and this time they've been dating a year. Why didn't I know? That's not for you to know. Everybody
It's
know.
not for you, know. And then I think that's one of the problems they have with Quad. Like, even when the cameras are off, she's not as social with them, like hanging out like that.
Same
But
like with
they did
Melody guys on loving we're not loving hip hop. What you
love
call
and
it?
marriage.
Yeah, Huntsville. Melody do the same thing. She cuts tunes. I probably would do that too. I probably
But
check. I
they
see
didn't
y'all.
I
want
mean, because y'all filming with each other all the time, so.
but they
And
also
then
did not
the
want Quad on
ex-husband.
the show once she got divorced.
That's
Right.
true. They was
And
acting
now
funky.
Quad is
Yeah.
young and single,
Toya
so
was one of the main ones. Toya wanted her off the show
she sure
when she
was.
got divorced. I
The
remember
one,
that
the one
And
every
who ain't got nothing going on.
now she's young and single,
Well,
so
she got her
she gonna be
wine.
moving in the young and single circles. Why she rolling with y'all with your husbands? Then you have an attitude. Like
they had a problem. Remember they went on one of them cash trips one year and they
mhm,
was like, well, why is she here? And she's single. I forgot where they
exactly.
went to Jamaica or somewhere, Barbados,
Yeah,
Yep,
yeah.
Barbados, I
I
think it was.
remember.
And she was single and they was like, well, why is she here? And she's single. She's not sleeping with Curtis. She's not sleeping with
Oh Lord.
Eugene or goofy looking stuff. She's not sleeping with none of them men. So why would
Exactly.
they? I wouldn't have why would they have a problem? So that
Right.
Cause
shows
she be
you
ripping and
insecure.
running with like, well, Yandy's
That
married,
shows you
kind of,
insecure.
sort
If
of.
your man can't never be around no women, and that shows you insecure. So or your marriage ain't all what you think it is. So
She does, Shayna. She does need a spin off of her single friends.
I can see that.
I can see that happen. I can see them even giving her a thing of her getting married or something like
It
they
don't
did with
even seem
Candy
to
and
me
other
like
people.
they would like do this. You know what I'm saying? Like they would do the same thing. So I don't know why they're so bothered that she kind of hangs with another group of people. But
Yeah, because she travels and go on stuff and doing things. I mean, so
call
I
her
don't
every
see the
now and again. Say, girl, let's do a
they
spa
are
date. Girl,
jealous
let's go
because
out to eat.
Toya and them want to be able to live her life and be up, no
Yes.
kids, be able to up
Yup.
and go and do what the hell she want to do.
That
And
part.
That's
you,
just
you see how
jealousy.
Quad treated them when she was on that sister circle. She said, I will never
My real
forget
friends or
my
something.
real friends.
Yeah.
Look, that's what I said. I will never forget.
But then they were saying there was a part after that where she also like said something about them, but they had already left. So
I guess.
yeah, that's what they said. That's what they
Hey,
said.
right on. So yeah, she
Moses
introduced
got a
her
stank
man
attitude
King.
too.
She said you only get the last name, you don't get the first name. So there's that.
Okay.
And he
I
paid
mean, we
for the
can figure
whole
it out.
shindig, and the girls acting shocking and surprised and like, ooh, okay. So he said
Y'all
some
just
words
finished
about
talking about how
the,
y'all
They're
wanted
gonna
her
have
to have a
they're gonna
man.
have an issue. They're not gonna want her to be happy. They're gonna
then the
find
next
ways
thing gonna be
to tear
she's
this
not
marriage
married to
up.
medicine.
Yeah, they're gonna find
Neither
reasons
is
to tear this
Phaedra.
up.
That's what I was about to say.
Oh,
That was gonna be the next thing. You already know she ain't married to Madison. Neither is Frazier or Apollo, who about to come on with his wife. So
she's
there's
not
I was
stuck
gonna say,
with a
but
bunch of
she at least
rugrats like
started
them.
there.
She can up and
So
go and travel and do what the
she
hell she wanna do.
she used to be married to Madison.
right.
Used to. She's an
Previously
ex.
married to medicine.
All right. Okay. So whatever. What you say, Shayna? I agree. They hate that she can move freely and level up. Yes,
Look,
she definitely level up. Okay, because
she sure
She
did.
didn't
I
get
don't.
divorced and stuck with a bunch of rugrats and like what Dr. G going off about his life and stuff. So no, that's what Toya and all them is jealous about. Particularly Toya more than anybody. So,
Whatever,
Yeah,
but
Toya.
because Toya was talking about Quad might be jealous of Sweet Tea because Sweet Tea, like, why is she jealous of this that she already Sweet
look
Tea
at Sweet
got that
Tea and
she
look at
already had?
Quad. There's no jealousy on Quad's end.
I know
It's the
that's
Trust
what
other
me.
way
I
around.
said.
Sweet
Yeah,
Tea
I'm
might
just
be
say. Trust
jealous.
me. Quad is
That's
not
what I'm
on
just saying.
that.
Not
That's what
Quad
Toya
ain't
said.
jealous. Look at
Yeah,
how Quad look.
Toya's
Look what Quad
Toya
got
just
going on.
talking. Toya just talking because she still got contentious with
First of
Quad.
all, Sweet Tea is laying in Quad's old house. Quad got her
Thank
own big
you.
ass
She did
mansion.
That
say that in
part.
the
Okay,
episode.
so
Why I was
mm-mm.
cracking up when that lady said, "Who's that old lady at the door?"
That was funny as all get out.
I
I
said,
hollered,
"Was that in the script?" I was like,
I
"What is
hollered. That
going
was funny.
on?" I'm like,
Probably.
"Not the old lady."
She don't
And
look
she
old,
do
but
look old to be 30 something. She like
she
She just
dresses
looked
32.
it.
old.
She looked
She
it
looks
different with the glasses on.
she looks old no matter what she got on. She always
Dang,
looks old. I ain't the only one that said
Yeah,
that.
she
I,
wears
I
she
ain't the
looks
only one.
she
They
looked
said
older than
actually
what she is. Y'all saying
they
old
had
does.
said
like
it. They
No,
said
well
it
her
too. When she
style of
first
dress
came
is
on the
old.
scene, she said it.
yeah.
Go back to last season. They even said that. Jackie has said it. Heavenly has said it.
Yeah, because that
Simone
girl
always
looked
said
like
it.
she about around my age, and that lady in her
She look
30s,
40 something. She don't
and
like
I'm mid
45.
40s.
She don't look no 30 or 32. You know.
Shayna. Now Sweet Tea still working to the bone and wearing old kinky twists. Quad looks better than ever,
She
and so
does.
does her man. Okay, her man,
Mm-hmm.
her man, her man.
Yeah, she does carry
Yes,
herself. That's what it is. She because that's what I'm saying. She don't look that old in the face, but her style of dress is very matronly.
yes, yeah. I would give
And
that
she
certain.
was saying that he last season like he moves younger than she does, and she's like more of the old lady. So I was like, it's all what you make it, I guess.
Look, I
Because
guess Dr. G ain't sharing a little bit of the money, but
you
he
get
very stingy
access
with the
to the
money.
money.
Child.
Got a little access to
But
the money.
that voice of his, imagine him in the bedroom. He
Sweet
probably
tea,
Anyway,
y'all
we
gonna
don't
get
want to
me
imagine
something
it,
to eat,
okay?
no, we,
Sweet
we don't want to imagine it. He probably making noises and shit. Look, I do.
Y'all is terrible. Y'all is
Let me
terrible.
stop. Let me stop.
Come on,
When I
T.
get off
Let
this
me
live,
hear you
when I get
growl.
off this live, y'all, I'm
Good.
gonna go read my Bible when I get off this live. I'm gonna go read my
Girl,
Bible.
that Bible gonna be on fire as soon
On
as you touch
fire.
it.
I got a Bible and I got a Quran. I'm gonna read both of them.
I
Okay,
like make sure
I'm
you
gonna
got
read.
your gloves on. Cause
I'm gonna
you
read both of
touching it
Not make sure you got your gloves
not
on.
safe. But that's
Look, they
hilarious.
here. I don't know if I'm opening them up all the time, but I got both of them.
Not
That
you, they
So,
here. They got dust on it,
dust them
right?
yeah,
off.
That's
right.
funny.
It's sitting right over here. Oh, yeah, these two.
Woo, Lord.
This is the last scene. So we got the fellas. They are congregating. I don't know what they doing.
Mhm.
They hanging out, throwing back. Look like everybody got off work or was off. I don't know, but
Mhm.
yeah,
Mm.
they just chilling and stuff, and I guess they talking about the ladies at one point. Well, they always talking about the ladies, so what I'm talking about.
Yep.
Um, Damon looked like he just done with it at this point. I'm done talking
Yeah,
about it.
he's like, I'm over it.
I'm
Like, I
over it.
thought I was
That's
just coming
why I'm
Mhm.
here to
saying I
hang and
feel
chill.
like Dr. G keeps bringing it up. I mean, maybe they're supposed to because it's a show. We got to make a scene, but he
The
like,
producers are on the side, probably telling him to bring
bruh.
stuff up. Yeah. So
Please don't do it no more. I mean, I get that Heavenly was wrong for the
mhm.
PDF file
Hey,
Yeah.
PG.
comment. So yeah. Hey, pretty girl, little trap content.
Hey,
As we
hey.
Shout out
talking
to
about these
PG.
nerds and medicine. So
Medicines.
the crew. So yeah, Dr. Damon looks over it, and Dr. G. I don't know why he keep bringing it up. I mean, Dr. Damon did eventually say, "I want to move forward." He's like, "I'm not holding no ill will," because at one point, I think they both being passive aggressive, like Miss Kira said. I think Damon was mad because Dr. G didn't have his back at the last reunion when he said, "You know me, I'm not no cheater," or what. Well, he didn't say I'm not no cheater. He said, "You know me, I guess I'm not a cheater." I would say, but Dr. Damon didn't really say he's not a cheater, but whatever.
Mhm.
um, and also, um, what else was said? Oh, about Heavenly and how Heavenly keep coming from him, Dr. G, online and stuff, and how it affected it did trickle down to patient care. That's what Damon said. And like I said, I think both of them being passive aggressive. Like
Yep.
Damon said, like, I don't care what Heavenly say about you, and G is on some I'm a uh deny your patients, say I'm busy. My schedule is full, so that's like a passive
Okay,
aggressive.
so let me make sure I'm clear. He was probably sending him referrals. Is that what it
Yes,
means? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
sending him. Yes, they do that. They did that anyway before this whole blow up.
No room at the end all of a sudden. At the end, no room. All of a
I'm like,
sudden.
that's cool.
That's why I
Yeah,
said
that's fine.
passive. They both being passive aggressive. So it's like, yeah, both being petty. And then Dr.
And
G
this
talking
has
about
nothing to
I'm
do with
busy.
Sweet Tea and Heavenly, really. Like I said, this is their little thing.
That's
So,
what Damien like. It's starting to affect the patients. It shouldn't be that. He's like, yeah.
Right.
So
Right.
my business is still good. I'm doing okay. I'm booked and busy. I mean, I'm not turning nobody
well,
away.
I'm glad you booked and busy. I'm glad the PDF allegation is not affecting your business.
Affecting your
Okay.
business? Mm-hmm.
So
So,
I don't know what you want for Heavenly. Maybe you want an apology. Just say like, I think she owed me an apology for saying that. He didn't really say that, but I mean, Heavenly was wrong. Yes, she should not use that word, even
Yeah,
though
she should. And she
somebody
did
else,
apologize.
she should, but she's not
Didn't she
because
right.
apologize on social media, on her platform, on her
I
YouTube platform?
don't remember.
Mm.
Who knows?
She just probably apologized in his face. That's probably what that was.
Look,
That's what I
where's
said. I
Cecil?
don't know.
Somebody get Cecil because
Cecil was right there. I'm surprised
I
Eugene
know,
was
but it
kind of
ain't. It's
refereeing
not
both of
going to
them that
be.
time.
Somebody else gonna have to persuade her to get that apology because it ain't.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like
Cecil.
it's not
Yeah,
coming. Mm-mm.
yeah, 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 yeah.
And she
But
does
like,
owe him an apology just for that statement.
yeah, that's for
That
that. Yeah,
statement, that's you. You don't do that.
yeah, yeah. But I'm not mad at Heavenly going after Dr. G, but not
No,
for
yeah,
that,
either.
not
Me
for
either.
that word. No.
Right.
Um, because she going after Sweet Tea. Like, you messing with my man. You said something about my man. I'm gonna say something about yours. And she said
Mm-hmm.
Sweet Tea got too much time on. This is what Heavenly said. Sweet Tea got too much time
Mhm.
on her hands, and she ain't got that much going on for her to dig at. So, and I'm pretty sure none of them need this show for real, for real.
No,
So,
their practices are doing well.
I'm
Actually, the
pretty
show
sure.
probably helped
I'm
them
pretty
practice.
sure they are. So
The
Child,
show
Look,
probably helped
Heavenly
them
says she
too.
don't take no insurance, so and I don't think Dr. Jackie does. Dr. Jackie take insurance?
No, she don't either.
Exactly. So
she
they doing
definitely
all right.
changed up when she got her own practice and her own stuff. So,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when she started her own practice, she take insurance. Yeah.
yeah,
That's a
Hmm.
pretty penny right there.
that's what I said.
Right.
And then when Dr. Heavenly was breaking down how much a tooth is,
Baby, listen.
uh, implant, I'm like, phew.
Yeah, she said you got. She
Those
said they
things
got
are
a payment.
expensive, like
They
thousands
got
of
payment
dollars.
plans you can do.
She said like $7,000 a tooth.
Yeah, she said they got a payment plan. Y'all can set up for a payment plan.
I'll be
Baby,
paying.
yes, they're gonna have to come repo your tooth. Woo, Lord.
Okay, so I'm about to
Mhm.
say, like, yo,
I'd be like, here you go. You can take the two back. Here you go.
look,
You
unscrew
can
it,
take it back.
unscrew it. That's funny.
Right. Hmm.
Unscrew that sucker. But yeah, that was the end of the episode with
Well, what y'all think
Nate.
about when Eugene started his own little practice thing or whatever he doing?
Huh?
Say
Then
that again.
Eugene started his own little practice, his own little
He
medical
Look,
did.
I
practice.
done forgot about poor Eugene. Look, he's just lost on the
Oh, he
Yeah,
wayside.
did. Oh yeah, he did.
he started
Yeah,
some like a little thing, but they're gonna be doing
yeah, I
like
remember.
fusions and
Yeah, I
somebody.
remember
Toya
now.
wants him to do Botox, but he said he don't
Oh,
want to do
okay,
Botox
okay.
right
Like a
now.
little
Yeah.
medi spa
Oh
type
yeah,
of
but
thing.
remember the little boy came in there. She started asking him about he getting hair on his balls and all of that. Why are you embarrassing your son on television like this? I mean, that was wow. The
we gonna
little boy
sit.
got to go to school. He's only 12 years old. So it's
Yeah, but
different if
one
he
of
was
them kids, they
grown.
say one is like that. It was like Eugene, Doc Eugene, and the other one is like Toya. So
Like
depending on
Toya.
which one he talked to, which one she talked to,
Mhm.
Yeah,
I think this one that she was
and she
talking to is
probably
more
talked like
like
that in front of his
Eugene.
friends. You know,
Mm.
parents.
I think she honest to a fault to a certain degree with her boys. So there's that. So yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that was the end.
I'm fine with the honesty, but just I wouldn't have done that on live television. I mean, on a but whatever it is,
It is what it is. I
it is
mean, they
what
gonna
it
see
is.
it somewhere anyway, or hear
Mm.
it somewhere. But yeah. So that was the end of the live of episode 2. So we cover episodes 1 and 2. So yeah. So we did a good job, you ladies. So I am
Hmm.
enjoying this season. I don't
Me
know about
too.
y'all.
I am
Yes.
too. So far, yeah.
So
I
far,
am.
so I
I
can't
think it's
wait to
gonna be a
see.
good season.
I can't wait to see the blow up of Greg and King. I'm be honest. I want to see
And
how
when
that
Apollo show up, I want to see
and
when Apollo
Apollo
show
pop
up.
up with his wife. So I want to see
Yeah,
that.
yeah. At the
Get
vacation
Phaedra
now.
out of here.
Hmm. Oh, and that's what made her leave. All of this stuff. All but Apollo showing up.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
The way they act, that Barbara check is good bit of money. That's
Yeah.
what I'm thinking. But
I think
Heavenly said, "No, not really." She said,
Well,
"Wait."
well, I'm confused because, well, I guess maybe what she do because I think I thought Heavenly said that Toya might make more money than Dr. Eugene. Don't quote me on that.
yeah,
I
I did
mean,
hear Heavenly say
I'm
that
pretty sure
on her YouTube
I'm
page.
pretty sure that Toya pay went up at the over the years. Contracts and
Yeah, over the
Right.
years,
Yeah, over the
the
I'm
years.
OG
pretty
Not
been
sure.
making
I'm
not to
more
pretty
start
money.
out, but like in the last, I think
yeah
she said that last season.
yeah
Yeah, the
yeah. I'm
last
pretty
couple of
sure
years they got
that
pay
makes
increase.
that
Yeah.
makes sense. That makes sense.
Hmm.
I can see that.
Hmm.
So it is what it is. But yeah, so this is the end, you guys. So make sure y'all are liking the video and make sure you are subscribed to each one of our channels. We greatly appreciate it. And replay game. Let us know if you are enjoying Married to Medicine season 11 so far. Because I know we are as a collective, we are enjoying it. So
Hmm.
yes,
Hmm.
and please let us know your thoughts on episodes 1 and 2 of everybody in the cast. We know they a little hot mess, but
Mm-hmm.
especially down when it comes to Damon, Dr. G, Heavily, and Sweet Tea. So
I'm
let us
still
know your
laughing at Shane's comment about Sweet Tea. Every time I keep reading that, I laugh. That's funny.
yeah.
Working to the bone.
Yeah, working to the bone when them old kinky twins.
Yeah. So we about to get off of here, and before we get off of here, we gonna go around and see what the people got going on they channel. Inga, Ginger Snap, what you got going on?
Uh, mm, nothing this doing. Oh, I will say this week. Tomorrow is Friday. Look, yeah. Let me say nothing tomorrow. Sunday. The later daters. Kira and I are gonna talk about that, and we're gonna
Ooh.
go through those little those those characters on there, and I enjoyed that little dating show. So for the 50 and over crew, and so we're gonna talk about that, and then I
I'm
think we're gonna
seeing photos of it, so
yeah, and then also on Sunday we're gonna finish up the last two episodes of Cross, episodes 7 and 8. So
okay.
and then we'll be done with that. Um, and then that's probably it for the weekend, and then next week. Oh, I do want to mention since PG was in the chat. Next Friday, the 13th, PG and I are going to review, go back and do a throwback of American Gangster with Denzel Washington and Russell Crowe.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna
Uh-huh.
do that the next following Friday. But otherwise, I don't know. Unless y'all invite me to something else, I don't know what else I'm doing.
Okay. Okay. Cool. 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 Miss Kira speaks. What you got going on?
I would like to do a recap for this of my own, but just keep your notifications on for that because life been lifing, okay? We are wrapping up Cross. We missed episodes 5 and 6 because again, life be life. And so I think we're doing 5 through 8 on Saturday. Later daters on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I am working on putting together episodes 1 through 5 of The Ultimatum for you guys. That'll probably be live. If I do Married to Medicine, that'll be a pre recorded. Everything else will be live. And also, I'm working on some Christmas content. So, 12 days of Vlogmas will be coming up soon. But for right now, I've been putting a short up every day of some of my favorite Christmas movies. So, check those
Okay.
out.
All
Mm-hmm.
right. Yes. So for me, yesterday evening, me and Tamika's Dan, we went live after Sisters. We did episode 8 of first reaction, episode 8 of Sisters last night. So please check that out. We had a good time. It
I
was a
should have been
vibe.
in there. I don't even watch Sisters, but y'all
It was
cracks me
funny.
up.
I
Every
know.
time I've been y'all chat, hey, I don't even know the characters, but y'all just be going in and you be making me laugh. So I'm gonna go back and rewatch it.
So please check that out if y'all into Sisters and Sunday, Love and Marriage Huntsville. So we got that again. Um, and Monday, I know Cross. We are doing the last two episodes, 7 and 8. Panel
Mm-hmm.
recap review of episode 7 and 8. The last two, we down to the wire, you guys, for Cross. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so we are covering that Monday. I think that's it. So that's it for now, and I might drop something in between. So just make sure y'all have y'all notification bells on, so you know when I drop something.
Mm-hmm.
And if there's nothing else to be said, ladies, I'm about to end this live. Any last thoughts, words you want to give to the people?
Subscribe, like, all that.
Subscribe, and I'm gonna try to get something. I'm gonna try to get something Christmas thing out for the end of the month. So
Okay,
who
that'd be
knows?
dope.
But
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes, the
All right,
holiday
y'all.
season. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
On track, now we gon' way up.